The short-term goal at the Accelerator Center is to pivot from being an organization that's focused on entrepreneurs in Waterloo as opposed to being an organization that's focused on building Waterloo. A combination of convenience, community, and access to amenities is what drew me to Waterloo. Co-working spaces that allow you to have collisions with other people who have an impact on your work life. I love the idea of being in a community that has diversity, not just of gender and race, but of thoughts and different walks of life coming together. And I think Waterloo has those ingredients. The foundation of the definition of sustainability comes from a value system that is very close to my heart, and that is an adage in Sanskrit from one of the classical texts in India. And it says, you come empty-handed and you will leave empty-handed. What you do in between is what matters. The Evolve One building in Waterloo is a true manifestation of how people and entrepreneurs and innovators and behavioral psychologists and economists can come together and create a community. So to me, that's a real-life, fungible, tangible example of how Waterloo gets things done. Not just from the idea of it being a true testament of sustainability, but how it can be replicated. And I think Waterloo is a very good reflection of the concept of bond building when multiple stakeholders come together, private machinery being leveraged and utilized by all on one side, and on the other side, maximizing stakeholder returns. I think the other part of it is the community itself. Anytime there are events and conferences in the city, I've seen multiple times that stakeholders who are not directly responsible or involved do get involved in a good way. I don't think you would see that in a big city elsewhere. And having all that concentrated in a small zip code or zip codes is very, very interesting. And not a lot of cities have that to offer. I look at myself as an immigrant. And what's exciting about that is how do we as a community find a balance between integrating immigrants into the country and to the region while maintaining the balance of what do we stand for as a community? What is our identity? Do we let go and erode some of the values in our identity as we integrate immigrants and imbibe those new values and at the same time maintain the values that we are proud of? I think it's a combination of integration of immigrants into the community and cherishing the values that we stand for that makes it exciting as I look forward.